more can you? She's my girl, but I loved it. Okay, let's move on. We have a lot of real life drama going on too. So let's keep it fast. By the way, okay, let's just get into the episode. So look, we start out with Erika Jayne, and she's having over Bose and Dorit to her new place that is redone by Martin Lawrence BR. Let me tell you something. This Erika Jayne, she has pep in her step. She goes from that Broadway as that Roxy Hart. She has pep in her step. Independence feels good, right, Erika Jayne? Listen, I wish we could all marry for money, but it's a prison sentence if you don't like the person. I think Erica is just thrilled. I mean, again, the woman makes around $1 million a year, so let's not feel too sorry for her. She's on Broadway, she's making money, she's loving her life. It's still 2,000 square feet. She has two bedrooms and is using the whole second bedroom as a closet. She is loving life, this Erika Jayne. Right? So they're over and Dorit, listen, Dorit is going, oh, Erica, how gorgeous is your place? She's so impressed with Erica. Your place is so gorgeous. It fits you to a T. It is so Erica Jane. Let me tell you something. Dorit is looking around like, how does this bitch live in 2,000 square feet? I can never. So small. You know that's what Dorit is really thinking. By the way, guys, in no world, I mean, I'm from New York. In no world do I think 2,000 square feet is small, okay? Nice. But you know that that's what Dory is thinking. Oh, well, Bose gives gifts. She's giving gifts for St. Lucia. And I mean, again, I have to get into Dorit's head. She is holding up this swimwear. Is anyone else sitting there thinking like, this Dorit, she ain't having it. She is just thinking to herself, darling, you could have gone into the archives of Beverly Beach. How dare you give these gifts? You should have given Beverly Beach. And even though the brand does not exist, you could have given me a sale from the past archives. And I mean, I certainly can use a few dollars. Now they have, now I noticed, now here, guys, I'm lost in the weeds. I noticed the Levan Bakery cookies. Erica's putting out the crumb cake. She's got the Levan bake. Oh, those cookies. There's one right here on the Upper West Side. I'm in New York, but I have to head to LA. Those are good. I know, lost in the weeds, but I noticed the food that is out. What food should I eat today? I'm heading to let me tell you something. You don't eat that pizza when you're in LA. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it. There is no good pizza in all of LA. So I gotta like hold my breath. I gotta go walk down the street here and get a couple slices because once I land, there ain't gonna be no pizza for a couple weeks. Well, that's Dory thinking. Anyway, we have we're talking about fashion, and I mean, she's like, Dorit's like, it's fashion roadkill side, Sutton's show. Let's move on. Well, anyway, Sutton and Garcelle are having a talk themselves, and seems that things are not okay with Sutton and Dorit, right? Anyway, Garcelle is basically saying to Sutton, you know what? I had lunch with Dorit, or I had dinner with Dorit, and I mean, we remember that scene from the other week. Let me tell you something, everything that Dorit said about you. This Garcelle, I mean, she's running right back to Mama and telling her everything. Dorit, don't have any more dinners with Garcelle. She's gonna reveal everything you tell her, girl. Is that nice? Is that nice, Garcelle, to do to Dorit, who you're trying to rebuild? But no, I know Sutton's your girl. We all know that. But shouldn't you at least, keep it to yourself and let us and find out some other way? I think so. Well, anyway, Erica is listening and she's a little bit upset. She's like, it's not right. Erica's coming and, talking about where Dorit and the whole fight between Dorit and Sutton, and basically we're going back to that house now with Bose and Erica and Dorit, and Erica's like, you made a comment about Sutton's drinking, and she was so upset. Well, let me tell you, Garcelle and Sutton raked me over the coals when I was going through what I was going through. Medication, lawsuits, losing my money. Where's the $20 million? Can you believe they wanted to know where the stolen $20 million was? Oh, I'm talking about my LLC, Erika Jayne, asking me if I had the money. How dare you, and telling me not to mix my drink with meds. Very inappropriate. Erica still ain't over that, but I have to agree, she got a point, right? There is a little bit of a double standard, Satine. You raked her over the coals, and now you're asked about your drinking, and you don't like it. I don't blame you, baby. I don't blame you. Well, Garcelle, in this scene, though, as I was watching this scene, going back to the other house now with Garcelle and Sutton, they're getting a little bit of the mean girls at it, right? So Jennifer Tilly later in the episode talks about the popular girls and the mean girls. Who are the mean girls? RHOBH mean girls at it. So, there you go. There you go. RHOBH is Mean Girls, guys. Anyway, but I feel in that scene they're kind of getting it a little bit, but then Tilly thinks the other side is it. Well, Garcelle is telling us and everything using Dorit's words against her. Bose reveals that she feels a little bit like a double standard. Everyone's accusing me of being your mouthpiece, Dorit, but Garcelle is Sutton's. We already know that. Anyway, Dorit is very excited about the trip. She has been told you will be rooming with Bose and Erika. Miss Kemsley has never been so excited. She was very concerned that she might get stuck with Satine. Girl, this is RHOBH. Bose is not going to do that to you. Anyway, Garcelle is starting to realize something. Dorit versus Kyle helps Satine. Garcelle has revealed that Sutton is desperado to be best friends with Kyle. And the more that Kyle fights with Dorit, the better it helps Satine because Satine is in there. And deep down, Sutton is scared of Kyle Richards. I didn't say it. Your best friend Garcelle said it, Satine, so don't come after me. But Sutton is scared of Kyle, according to our good friend Garcelle. Anyway, now we're talking about Morgan Wade. Oh, Kyle. Oh my, Kyle, let me tell you something. After this episode aired this past Tuesday, I guarantee you Kyle had to bring some extra favors to the bedroom, if you know what I mean, because look, Morgan has asked Kyle not to speak about her on RHOBH, although secretly, let's be honest, you guys have a minute because it's just us girls here on Patreon today. Morgan wants to be mentioned on RHOBH. Oh, she is this Morgan Wade. She is good. Reverse psychology is what she's doing. So she's going to tell Kyle over and over, don't mention me on air. But she really does want to be mentioned. We know we are gay, Morgan Wade. Come on, girl. We're all friends here. Just be honest. So Morgan really wants to be mentioned on air. Let's just be honest. So she's telling Kyle not to mention her, even though she really wants to be. Like, well, now we're mentioning her. Now we have a whole conversation about Kyle being on the side of the stage at Morgan's concert. So after this airs, although Morgan is secretly happy that her concert is mentioned on Beverly Hills. By the way, Morgan's currently on tour, everybody, touring the world. So she's secretly happy because it's being mentioned. She's going to have to pretend on Tuesday night that she's upset that they're talking about her. Mind you, Kyle's not talking about her, so she can't. Kyle is going to have to bring some extra sexual favors to the bedroom on Tuesday night to keep Miss Wade happy. What's